let's talk about Anthony Edwards. Mero just mentioned him, but I mean, this was watching a apex predator eat its prey while it's still twitching. There's still life in the eyes, and he's just he's smiling in everyone's faces. He's dunking on everyone he can. This was a fucking moment. This is their first series win in 20 years, which is insane. But was this it? Are we in the Anthony Edwards era now, like officially?
Bro, like my favorite thing about Ant Edwards is he does not give a fuck about being the bigger man. That's not him. Like, you know, when he zipped those boys up into their season and was clowning the whole time. And we saw him hitting the DX shit last game and shit. Like, he's like on that Chappelle Show skit when homie was playing the kid in the hospital who was dying in the video game and shit. and was still talking shit while the kid was dying. He was busting his ass. And that was like the NBA version of that, bro. He's going to run it up on you and talk shit to you. And that's like my favorite thing about the dude.
Yes, man. Yes, dog. Like, fucking whatever the Pokemon is that does whatever the other Pokemon does, that's what I am to Ty right now, because we are on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, man. Melo and I talk about like Ant being one of those guys that's gonna be the face of the league, and him snatching KD's soul in 4 games, sending him to fucking Tulum, you know what I mean, to go to take care of John, you know what I mean, like that's like, bro, that's passing of the torch type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
He was like, bro, get these boys out of here.
Yes.
Get these boys out of here. Get my Dominican man with the high pitched voice. Come here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's ride this shit out. Like, bro, it's Edwards time right now. First Ballot Dog Hall of Fame.
Thank you for organically reminding me to plug Victory Light at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn for all your Mero products at the current moment. How much does Melo love Ant and Jalen Brunson? Like, he seems like one of the greats that always extends himself out to the next generation. There's no like, this dude fucking sucks. You know what I mean? Like, so how much is he enjoying those dudes who kind of right. Yeah,
he
so
loves
how much
Ant,
is he?
bro. He's a big Ant Edwards guy, man, and it's cool because like we chop it up before and after the show, whatever, and we talk like hoop and shit like that. But Ant, because it's a young Melo attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
totally.
The fuck out of here! Like, I got it out the mud. Like, bro, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with me. Get down and lay down. You know what I mean? Like every other like threatening phrase you can think of, bro. Like, that's Ant. Like, you know what I mean? And Melo's on that same type of time. So he's a big Ant Edwards guy, man. Like, and how could you not be? You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's a pleasure to watch, bro. The motherfucker,
dog.
This isn't a blasphemous thing to say. The dude moves like Michael Jordan out there, bro. Like,
straight
that
up
play he had where he dunked and KD like ain't want no parts of it. I was like, that's fucking MJ right there. He had KD looking like Craig Elo and shit, cowering under the bucket, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, come on, dog. He's handing his hands out to the whole, like, you know what I mean, Phoenix bench. Like, yo, I got y'all under pressure, bro. Like, chill. Take a benzo, relax, bro. Like, take a nap. You know what I mean? Like, fam. And, bro, doing it to KD, Book, and Bradley Beal. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here in 4 games. Like, not even a fight. Like you saying, like, Apex Predator, bro. Like,
yeah.
Fam, I watched a YouTube video. I don't know why I did. I watched the whole thing. It was called Alligator Eats Zebra's Face, like crossing the river or some shit like that. And it literally is that. Like an alligator jumping up and eating a zebra's whole face off. And all you see is like a bone skull, like trying to cross a river and shit, like while it's getting his face eaten. And I was like, like the whole time. But like, I was like,
you're like, Frank Vogel.
Like, it's Frank Vogel. Get the fuck. Frank Vogel. Yo, dog, I don't know what Frank Vogel does. I don't know what, to this day, I don't know what, I tweeted this shit in 2013. I don't know what Frank Vogel does, bro. He's the director of Vibes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, he just hangs out by the bench, you know what I mean? Like, and just looks concerned all the time.
He got put in a bad spot, man. I really feel like he does. Like Vogel's a defensive-minded coach, especially with defensive-minded bigs, right? Like that motherfucker had Roy Hibbert being all defense and shit, right? Like that's what he does. And so when they brought him on board, I was like, okay, this show, I think that they still believe in DeAndre Ayton. I think that they're gonna, try to give him another go. Then they traded him for Nurk, who doesn't play any fucking defense. Then they brought Bradley Beal in there, who doesn't play any fucking defense, bro. They put him in a shitty spot. And honestly, I think he'd be fine with getting fired. Like I said, fired coach is the best fucking job you can have in sports, bro. Like easiest money you can fucking make. So I don't even think Vogel would be tripping if they gave him a boot.
Nah, he'd be hype, bro. He'd be on Fox Sports 1 next week. You know what I'm saying? Like yelling with Skip Bayless and shit, bro. Like he'd be super hype. That's like backup quarterback. That's like
right.
In terms of like power fucking, rankings of fire jobs.
Yeah. My favorite insult for players who can't play defense is cone. Like he's a cone out there.
Oh, yeah.
Just give him a little. And Bradley Beal is not even like in the cone category. The way like Ant Edwards was like he was like it took him a half step to get around Brad Beal. Like he wasn't even accelerating yet by the time he got around him. This shit was fucking crazy. And there's like you said, you're funneling him to Nurk. Like there's nothing behind you that's gonna stop him. This shit was crazy. And Frank Vogel's sitting over there like, yeah, man, we're gonna just have to score 170 points a game to win. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Over's 289. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game is nuts, B. Like, there's no, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta give it to Frank. You know what I mean? Because he is a defense first guy, and like, when you got those guys, like, I'm not as passionate as Gilbert Arenas is, but like. European dudes don't play defense, man. Let's be real, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They're just here to like, you know what I mean? Wear like distressed denim and like get buckets. Like,
if you sent me to do a job in Serbia, I would not do whatever the equivalent of playing defense is in that job. You know what I mean? Like if you sent me over there to be a comedy writer, I would not like whatever the grittiest part of comedy writing is, I would not be doing it. It'd be like, hey, I'm here. I'll give you whatever I got and I'm going to go home. Like I'm going to watch TV shows in my language and pretend that nothing outside my house exists.
Straight up, bro. Just give me my horses.
The 82-game preseason is in the books, and it's finally time for the real season. Don't miss out on any of the NBA playoff action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA.
From the play-in tournament through the finals, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, live betting, odds boost, and so much more. I still feel like the Nuggets are the team to beat this year, but some of these young squads might make some noise.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Jenkins. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's code Jenkins only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.